Hello.
Hola.
Bonjour.
Konnichiwa.
Ni hao.
Ciao.
안녕하세요.
Mabuhay.
Welcome to Washington State.
Explore the sights. Discover new things.
Appreciate the arts, music, and food.
Travel to new places.
Meet the people.
Make new friends.
In other words, come home with us.
Come home with us.
This is INCRadio Seattle, Washington.
All right. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening to all members and listeners around the world. We thank you for joining us for yet another edition of INCRadio Seattle, Washington. I'm your host for today, Brother Marlon Tiduran from the local congregation of Tacoma, Washington, and we have a very exciting topic to share with you today. Because on today's show, our topic will be spring blooms and clean rooms. Yes, it's that time of the season again, it's spring cleaning. So why is it important to have a clean living space? And what are some ways to keep the home nice and tidy? We'll be talking about this later on with our guests during our discussion segment of the program. So stay tuned and find out later on in our discussion today. Also, we'll be joined by our correspondent who will have an update on news and activities here in our district. And we also have a hidden treasure segment showcasing an amazing place located right here in beautiful Washington State. So stay tuned for that as well. But first, here's a reminder of several ways we could tune into the program. One way to tune in is through our YouTube channel. Type in INC Radio DZEM954. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. Also, you can go to incradio.org. Log in and you can find the program there as well. So what are you waiting for? Tell all your friends and loved ones to tune in to INC Radio so that they don't miss out on all the fun we have during our programs. We also have our ongoing hashtag challenge. When you comment in the chat, be sure to leave a hashtag with your local congregation's name, and the winning congregation will be the one with the most hashtags in the chat. So I know right now probably there's a big battle going on in the chat with all of those hashtags. So good luck to all the congregations and keep the chat active. And if you want your hashtags to count, make sure that you're commenting on the actual YouTube link that contains INC Radio Seattle, Washington in the title and not INC Radio live stream. So make sure that you see Seattle, Washington in the title there so that your hashtags will count towards the challenge. Now, we want to backtrack to last week and recognize the most active brethren in the live chat during our hashtag challenge. So we have the top three from last week. Coming in at number 3, we have Sister Marinela Lixay from Seattle. Congratulations, sister. At second place, we have Brother Von Torres from Oak Harbor. Good job, brother. And at first place, drum roll, please. Thank you. We have Sister Ariel Geist from all the way on the east side in Spokane. So great job, sister. You are the most active in the chat for last week's chat room. So if you want to be recognized as the most active, be active in that chat and we will recognize you on next week's program. Now let's go to the hashtag competition winners for each congregation. Now, in third place, we have the local congregation of Des Moines. Congratulations, local of Des Moines. In second place, we have the local congregation of Oak Harbor. Great job, Oak Harbor. And in first place, drum roll once again, please. Here it is, the local congregation of Seattle. Awesome. Mr. Andrew looks very excited that Seattle is number 1 for most active in the hashtag competition. So keep it up. Who will be number 1 for this weekend? We'll find out if you tune in next week on the program. But now we want to move forward and introduce our guest for today's show. Sister Donna, if you could, please tell us your name, what local congregation you're from, and if you have any shout outs, now is your time to do so.
Hi, good afternoon, Brother Marlon, and to all the viewers. I'm Sister Donna Lopez from the local congregation of Bellingham. Special shout out to my brothers and sisters in the Bellingham area.
All right, Bellingham represent. Nice to have you on the show today, Sister Donna.
Thank you for inviting.
Yes, you're always invited to the show. We love having you here. But before we begin our discussion, we are going to take a short break. After we ask this question to our chat room, we'd love to hear your responses and we will read them later on in the program. But here is our question to you. How often do you clean your home? And what are some cleaning tips to keep your home neat and tidy? This is a topic that's very near and dear to my heart as well. So I'd love to hear all of your amazing tips on keeping the house clean. I'll be looking at the chat very closely to see what you have to share with us on today's show. But before that, we're going to take a break. So Kuya Tech, if you could, we'll be right back after this.
You are listening to Iglesia ni Cristo Radio, the voice of truth.
Sometimes it's hard to get started. We all need a little motivation. How do you motivate yourself? Share your tips with us on INCRadio United Kingdom this Sunday, 10th of March 2024 at 4 p.m. GMT, or Monday, 11th of March 2024 at 12:01 a.m. Philippine Standard Time. And don't forget to subscribe to the INCRadio YouTube channel so you don't miss any future shows. Only here on INCRadio.
What INC original music do you love listening to? Do you have a playlist of your favorites? Share it with us and let's enjoy our favorite music together. Tune in to INC Radio Spain Satellite Studio on Sunday, March 10, 2024 at 3 o'clock p.m. Central European Time, 10 o'clock p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Don't forget to send your messages, comments, and greetings with your local hashtag. See you there!
All right, welcome back to the show. This is INC Radio, Seattle, Washington. We're about to go into our topic of discussion. And once again, if you're just tuning into the show, our topic today is spring blooms and clean rooms. Yes, it's that time of the year, spring cleaning. And we're joined today by our guest, Sister Donna. Thank you for joining us. So Sister Donna, I want to ask you, why is it important to have a clean home? What are your thoughts on that?
So, Brother Merlin, you know what? Before that, I'm truly honored that you always invite me, especially with this topic. Just wanted to say, my house is not spotless. Probably it's not as spotless as the others, but again, thank you for inviting me. Hopefully, we can, share some of the, the knowledge that I have. Why is it important? I think it's very important because of, your health, especially if you have someone who has asthma or allergy uh, in your household. It's also good for the mental health, right? Less clutter, less stress.
Oh, I like that.
And
Yes.
yeah, right? What else? I think, economically, it's also good for you because if you maintain your things through cleaning your house, you'll save money in repairing and in replacements. And it's just a feel good thing, right? When
That's
somebody
true.
comes to your house and they say, "Oh, you have a nice, clean house," you feel good about it, right?
Very good. Yes. I always stress out about that a lot. It's like, oh no, they're gonna notice like this isn't clean, and my wife's always saying like, ah, it's clean already. I always get stressed out about having a very clean home. But yes, you do
I
get peace of mind when everything is clean, and yeah, it makes you feel good to be in a clean environment. So Sister Donna, I want to ask you, what would you say is your favorite and least favorite cleaning task?
Okay. Can I just share with you my least favorite.
Sure.
Other things I have to do anyway. I don't like decluttering, which is the first thing that you have to do. I mean, one of the high higher items on your spring cleaning list. I don't like it as much. That's why I'm so lucky to have Brother Rui to do all the decluttering for me. Um, I get to hold on to things like I put sentimental even on a paper clip. I put a sentimental.
Oh, I do the
So
same
attached.
thing. I have the same problem, sister. Like I tend to hoard sometimes, and yes, my wife helps me a lot with getting rid of things that I may not necessarily need or will not use for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I share in that sentiment as well,
Yeah.
that decluttering.
Yes.
I think it just
So
happens during those really dark times we have in Washington, during like the fall and the winter. We're not going outside as often, and we start collecting things in the house. And
mhm. Yeah. So believe me, when I'm away, even for a week, Brother Ray takes the opportunity. That's an opportunity for him to declutter my closet and my shoes. Yeah. But for a favorite, it's not really a favorite, but I really have to do things like clean the house, maintain it.
mhm.
So I usually make sure that my bathrooms are clean, my kitchen's clean. Of course, you sort of have a a routine that you follow, right? In cleaning. Not that it's your favorite, but you have to do it, especially if you're the mom in the house. Um, I usually on a daily basis I clean the bathroom, the kitchen, and then I tidy up the living area. And then for weekly things, I just take care of the other parts of the house, like the bedroom.
Oh, yeah. So you have like a strategy of what room to attack at a different time of day and different time of the week, and it helps you to just keep everything tidy in the home. I like that. Uh,
Yeah.
for me personally, I know it's not really. I don't clean because I love to clean, but I like having things clean. If I had a favorite task, um, it would be, I guess, cleaning the dishes, but I don't do it by hand. It seems like most people don't use this in their homes, especially in Filipino cultures. It's usually used as like their dish rack or drying rack. But I use
That's me.
my dishwasher quite often. So it's become a game for me of how to load the dishwasher so that it cleans everything efficiently, and how many plates and bowls I can fit in there and still have
Wow.
them come out spotless. So yes, I use that a lot. And sometimes when I have guests over and I tell them that, they're like, really? Like we never use ours. I was like, you should. So I'm an advocate for dishwashers. It doesn't waste as much water as you think it does. So
Really?
yes.
I'm a typical Filipino household. Use it as a drying rack, but I clean it once a month. I run it once a month at least, or a week, twice a month. So it doesn't, because it still gets dirty even if you don't use it.
Yes.
So yeah. Do you also, brother Marlon? Like I've seen it on social media. They put like a cup of vinegar
Yes,
to.
it
You do
works.
that?
Yeah. It cleans the dishwasher very nicely, and keeps it smelling good, because sometimes it can get really smelly in there if you don't maintain it. So
Yeah, I didn't even know that it has a filter. Brother just told me, "Oh, we have to change the filter. We have to clean the. There's a filter there."
yes, and like food particles can get stuck in there, and that's what's like causing the smell. So yeah,
Yeah.
it will be a great thing for cleaning dishes if you maintain it good.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I'll consider that.
all right, we're having a lot of fun with this topic, but it looks like our chat also has some tips and tricks. So I want to see what they have here. We have one from, oh, this is nice, from Sister Monica DePano. She says for her tip, My home gets cleaned once a week by a housekeeper. It's
Oh,
included
nice.
in my rent.
That's very nice.
I wish I had a housekeeper. Yeah, that would be really nice. But lucky for you, Sister Monica. That's really awesome. We have one from Sister Casey Emery. She's from hashtag Marysville. She says, I like to set a 15-minute timer every day to help keep almost everything clean. So yeah, just
Wow.
setting aside some time to clean your area. That just makes a huge difference instead of letting things pile up over time. We have one from Brother Von Torres. He says, cleanliness starts by fixing your bed before starting your day. Yes, so do you believe in that, Sister Donna, fixing your bed in the
I
morning?
do. I do. And but I saw somewhere, that you should at least air it out before fixing it. So it's a battle, right?
I've
It's a
heard that
battle.
too. I heard that recently
Yes.
also. It's nice to like
Yeah.
air it out before fixing it
Yes.
immediately. But
But
eventually, yes.
personally, but
Yeah.
personally, I do fix it.
Yeah, me too.
It makes the room look better.
Some people may argue that like who's gonna see your room? Like it's like
Me.
no, yes, exactly. We are, and it makes us feel good to see it be clean. So
Mhm.
this is I'm having a lot of fun here.
I know. And Brother Marlon, we were talking before the show, right? I want to hear your other tools as well. I want to
So
learn from you.
yeah, so we were talking before the show. What are some special tools we might use to make cleaning a lot easier around the household? And I told Sister Donna that I use a power drill with a brush to clean the bathtub. So wow, we're looking at your home right now. It looks
Yes,
it's
po.
spotless. It's so
No,
clean. It's
it's not.
okay. But yes, Kuyatek, if you could, I'll show my cleaning tool that I use. So here it is. Yes, there you go. It's a power drill with a brush on it, and that gets a lot of the the stains out of the bathtub very effortlessly, and saves a lot of time. And it can be really tiring with your your arm strength and stuff. Doing that for quite a long time, and this speeds it up really fast. So yes, that's one of my favorite tools to use when cleaning. And do you have any special tools you like to use, Sister Donna?
You know what? My favorite tool is my vacuum, my cordless vacuum. Even when my
Oh,
kids were small, I'm sure mothers out there, fathers, after eating, you vacuum the dining area. Uh, that's my favorite tool. I should always have that with me and charged.
oh
And then
yes,
yeah, and
I have
for
one of
other
those
things,
too. I
yeah,
have one of those too. They're great. Yeah.
yeah. And then I have baking soda. Always have baking soda, vinegar. Um, and I was telling you about magic eraser. I love magic eraser. Even on bathtubs, I use magic eraser. Not only on the walls, cleaning the bathtubs, cleaning the sink. It's a great
Oh wow,
yeah, equipment to, thing to
that's
use. What
awesome.
else do I have? Oh, have you used dryer sheets to take off dust on your furniture?
Yes, I use that.
I love it.
It picks it up like a magnet.
It does.
That's it. And you're gonna discard it anyway after drying the clothes. Might as well put some good use to it before you throw it away. So
Yeah.
wow, I could talk about this all day, but we have
Me
to wrap
too.
up. We have to wrap up the discussion and go on to our next segment with our
Okay.
brother Andrew. So if you are ready, thank you, Sister Donna. I had so much fun
Sure.
talking about this, and
Anytime.
we have more time. We can talk about this later.
Anytime.
But brother Andrew, what do you have for us for the announcement?
All right, brother Marlon. Hello, everyone. My name is brother Andrew Santa Monica from the local of Seattle. First place in the hashtag challenge for last week. Are you ready, Brother Marlon? Are you ready, beloved viewers?
Oh, yes,
So,
we are ready.
before we talk about our future activities, let's talk about our past activities. So, previously, last Sunday on March 3, the district Binhi are those who are baptized members of the Church of Christ from 12 to 17 years. And they had a study cafe. They were able to study either on their own or with the group. I heard that for some, they had a large group, so I'm not sure if they really studied, but I'm sure they had a lot of fun being there together. And it was just great that at the same time, we had our district CWS, or Children's Worship Service teachers and chairpersons retraining. And this was very good for me as a chairperson, someone who helps prepare the worship service in Seattle for the children. And it was very helpful for those who are teachers, those who teach in the different local congregations in the District of Washington State. We received many great advice from our district minister. And as well, later on that Sunday, the district had their all officers meeting. And this was very, very great to hear. Everyone was smiling. A lot of announcements were relayed, and it really makes us feel very happy for our locale, for all of our locales, that we continue to start now in all of our many endeavors, that we love our offices, we love our responsibilities that were entrusted to us. Okay, future activities. On March 10, which is tomorrow, there is a kadiwa, or it means youth with a noble intent in Tagalog, or the Filipino language. Those who are unmarried members of the church, the kadiwa, they will be leading their North Regional Evangelical Mission, or EVM, at 6 p.m. at the Shoreline Chapel. So you heard it, the North Region, Sister Donna from Bellingham, as well as all of the other locales in the north. You have your EVM tomorrow at 6 p.m. in the Shoreline Chapel. On March 15, there will be a CBI, or Christian Brotherhood International, Literary and Music Competition. The date and venue are to be determined. So please stay updated. Contact Sister Claire Sabas, Sister Gianna Campos. Those are the presidents in CBI. Please reach out to them. You can still turn in different submissions for music and literary arts, as in like a writing prompt. So please stay updated. And for our non-CFO activities, every Monday and Friday in the local of Everett, they have their local Bible mission every Monday and Friday at 7:30 p.m. For Seattle, it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30. I wanted to mention about the weather. In Seattle, near the Seattle Chapel, it's 51 degrees Celsius. It's a little warmer, but it's most likely raining outside, 58% precipitation. But it will rain until Tuesday and continue. Wednesday through Saturday, we'll have partially cloudy weather. So things are going to heat up. And for those who have the flu, or for those who are sick, be aware that this is flu season. This is something that it's not surprising. We got this. Thank you so much. Back to you, Brother Marlon.
Thank you so much, Brother Andrew. And we just have a slight correction. The EVM in Shoreline is been moved to Friday at 7:30 p.m. And the CBI competition is 8:30 p.m. in Shoreline, also on Friday. So if you'd like to join for those activities, we want to make sure you have the right time so you can join us there for the fun and activities. All right, we'll go on to our next segment, Hidden Treasures. Tech, if you could, please show us the clip from Hidden Treasures.
Hello everyone, tuning in to INC Radio Seattle. My name is Sister Kate, and today we're traveling north of Seattle all the way to the base of Mount Pilchuck to visit one of my favorite hikes. Heather Lake Trail is a beginner to intermediate friendly hike. The trail is located east of Granite Falls. It's a popular hike because of its amazing scenic views. You can also bring your furry friend along since it's a dog-friendly hike as well. The lake is located at the very top of the hike. During the summertime, it's very popular for those who want to swim or even fish. The trail is a mix of old and new growth with rocky terrain and a slight elevation as you make your way to the top of the trail. It takes 3 hours to finish in total, with a round trip of about 5 miles. So the next time you're thinking of finding a place to hike, visit Heather Lake Trail. This has been Sister Kate from INCRadio Seattle. See you next time.
Wow, what a beautiful trail. Hope to visit that place sometime soon. But before we go, we have a cliffhanger statement and question for the viewers. And the question is, should you post that? How can we be mindful of what we post on social media? Join us next week to dive in further into that topic. And also starting next weekend, our show will air at 1:30 p.m. Over here at Pacific Daylight Time. So that's because of daylight savings. So don't miss the show. It'll be at 1:30 p.m. next weekend. All right. With that said, we want to give a special thanks to Brother Eduardo Manalo, our Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Manalo, our SETC President and CFO Coordinator, Brother Arnel Solano, our Station Manager, Brother Ramil Regino, our District Minister, Brother Relly Rivera, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Chris Valdez, our CFO Overseer, Brother Manly Andaya, our Executive Producer, the listeners, thank you so much for sharing your time with us here today. And the INC Radio Tech crew. This show would not be made possible without all of you. So thank you very much. And with that, from INC Radio Seattle, we will see you later.